kill them.
Right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun at my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door, what? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. And off we go from South Florida. Devon Achane to return it. She'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Let's go now. Time to be lying.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a
gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
At the 42-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice shot there making that happen.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On the jump.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
Come on, come on. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want on the quarterback and the receiver. See it through the same set of eyes. It's virtually impossible to stop. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
65, 50, 80. Rambo 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
It is third and long.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. Looking underneath for Achane. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. 18, Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike, ready.
They're going to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Go. Hut.
Now an option here, left side. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now Matthew Wright to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Packers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Okay, break.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down,
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Dalton. Pass caught at Savion Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. On the run to the right. And he's in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he won't get away. Good on tackle there to get him down behind the line.
2 yards.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
Third down, they need 5.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Get it. Liking 18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
18, right, Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Miami. Now right to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 31-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return is Achane. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Miami. talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He gets buried on the return, way back at the 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Off the play fake. He'll look. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
Off play action. He'll set. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Dalton. Will get that complete to Franklin. Pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Panthers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to second.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold them to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Come on, 8-10. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard
Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now it's Dalton. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To throw is Dalton. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Dalton to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Edgerrin Cooper. They're on the
It's
10.
Brent Cooper on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Dolphins first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
60 Mavericks. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll look to throw yet again. The throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pick.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to the air one more time. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Ready?
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score! Touchdown, Dolphins! And his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11, 12 on the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Packers 14.
9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This will be returned from the 2. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Dalton. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Dalton. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's Dalton. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set up. 7 Pirates, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hook.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I
Buffalo 18. Set up.
Back to the air again on second and 10. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer first down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
First down.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
all week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 boxes. Warrior 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Travon Walker. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Panther 11. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Throwing, Dalton. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
60 Bison.
Now it's Dalton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's second and goal. He'll drop the throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points.
To throw is Dalton. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Connect. Cougar 19. Cup 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal. Here's a run. And he's in! Touchdown, Packers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. Oh, this a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
19 Tiger. Go.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set. Hey, Mosley.
Dalton to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. In good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Miami. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Right adds the extra point. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Packers 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go, sack.
Williams in motion. Now Dalton. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Dalton. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for our Packers.
Here's Dalton. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Green Bay.
Back to the air one more time. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, taken in by Knowles. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the Packers are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
The 6-yard line.
Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Warriors 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the air once more on second down. Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Miami.
First down, 10 on the 31-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Ready? Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's good.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is right for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Throwing, Dalton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
70 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now it's Dalton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. He's going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here we go. Here we go.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Past midfield. inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame you. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Packers 42.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready? Back up, go!
Right back to the air following that. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now
this is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
63. Packers 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. To throw is Dalton. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Dalton to throw. Now he'll air one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Packers first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Packers.
On the 6. Trap 60, trap 60. Get it.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Down and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
He was looking for Jalen Noel that time.
The coverage by
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll go play action here with Milton. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start with an option play to the right. Room to run at the 40. It'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
22 yards.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 bike, go Reed, go. Ready?
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.